back in, everyone, for another segment of Ask Trooper with Trooper Ryan Davis himself. Now, the summer may be over, but crime is year-round, right,
That's
Trooper
right.
Davis? With that being said, can you elaborate a little bit to the people about what State Patrol's role is in crime safety?
So, State Patrol, Louisiana State Police, our troopers, our number one initiative is highway safety. But in addition to that, we are actively in our communities.
Yes, sir.
We often respond to and assist in calls for burglaries, anything you can think of.
Yes, sir.
In our area specifically, I would say one of the biggest crimes that our citizens should prepare for is theft. There's a lot of theft going around. Vehicle theft, home theft, as in items from your home.
Yes, sir.
So some things you can do for your vehicle, particularly, you never want to leave your vehicle unlocked. A lot of car thefts occur when people stop in at the gas station. They're like, I'll just be in for a minute, so I'll leave it running.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a good way to walk out and not have a vehicle, and it's
Yes,
too
sir.
hot to be walking. So make sure that you lock your vehicles when you leave them unattended.
Yes,
in
sir.
addition to that, let's not leave our kids or pets in hot vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Index lately has been 110 degrees, very
Feeling
hot.
every bit of it, too.
When you're at home and you secure your vehicles, if you do have personal items that you regularly leave in your vehicles, don't leave them plain view from the windows. For example, jewelry, you leave your wallet, stuff like that. The people who decide to steal things, if they see an easy grab, they will. They'll break a window, grab it. Definitely don't leave firearms in vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Most illegal carrying of firearms comes from stolen firearms in a large way. They gather stolen firearms, stealing them from vehicles.
Yes, sir.
At your home, we always want to lock our doors, but make sure your windows are locked. Regularly, the people in your homes, your children, your visitors, your mother, grandmother, whoever visits, they'll open the window, they'll close it, they'll forget to lock it. So make sure before you go to bed, before you leave your home, all your doors and windows are locked. If you have a carport or a garage, don't leave your garage open overnight, and try not to leave your expensive or high value items out for people to see.
Yes, sir. I know times are not like they used to be. I have a carport myself, and I tend to kind of forget to lock my door, and it's like, hey, we're not in the 90s. We're not,
That's right.
where we used to be, so definitely keep that in mind. With that being said, Trooper Davis, are there ways that you guys differ your training as far as responding to that, or can they call like a non-emergency number with state police the same as non-emergency police or police responders?
So you're asking if the response is different?
Yes.
Yeah, so we do general calls, normal routine calls. For
Yes, sir.
us, normally it would be something road related, like, hey, there's a tree off the side of the road, it's leaning, it may, we're fearful that it will fall, so we'll arrive at a certain urgency.
Yes, sir.
As opposed to there's a tree across the road or there's the interstate stop. Well, we want to get there very quickly so we can provide lights and a early warning with our lights and vehicles on the roadside, so vehicles will slow down, hopefully not get in a crash.
Yes, sir.
Same thing applies to calls of service in homes. So at night when it's windy and you have a security system and it alerts. So obviously in our area the security systems are very sensitive, so sometimes the wind's blowing or other barometric pressures affect the home, it can set off the alarms.
Yes, sir.
So when you call the sheriff's office or the police department, they're responding at a certain urgency.
Yes, sir.
On the flip side, if you call and somebody is frantically beating on my door, shouting in a violent manner, well, they're going to step up their response, and,
Yes, sir.
and once they arrive on scene, they'll handle that accordingly.
Yes, sir. Now, a teacher once told me that there's no such thing as a silly question, so I'm going to ask it anyway. Now, with the seasons changing, is there another crime? You mentioned that theft is one of the more popular ones around the region. Is there another crime that they should be worried about, and if so, how do you suggest them to prepare against that said crime?
Well, I can only speak based on my experiences. As a Louisiana State Trooper, like I said, highway safety is our #1 thing, but what seasons are we entering? What sports are beginning?
Fall football.
Fall football. The weather's getting good. It's about to be good eating season. We're going to start pulling out gumbos when it cools off. And, you know, Louisiana culture.
Yes,
what is
sir.
another big thing in Louisiana culture? Drinking.
I didn't want to say it.
So college is in session, football season's underway. We do have a number of holidays upcoming. So as Louisiana State Trooper, we are concerned with people making good decisions.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, always wear your seatbelt, but the number of people that will be consuming alcohol in a social function will be increasing.
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll be looking for that to take preventive measures with patrol and obviously arresting people to hopefully keep those drunk drivers off the road.
Yes, sir. Trooper Davis, as always, thank you so much for your time with the viewing audience, highlighting them on some great safety tips. Your time is always greatly appreciated, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Stick around.